Hi, my name's Penny and today I'm going to talk about the book series that I have in progress, but specifically the books where the series hasn't been completely released yet, but I still need to catch up on what has been released. So I made some other videos talking about my 2018 goals, which include getting the number of series in progress down, and I already made a video about the series that have been completely released and I just need to finish them off. But then for today's video, the books where the series hasn't been completely released but I need to catch up, there are 4 books that I want to talk about. I've been trying to talk about them in the order that I think I can get them off the list. So that means I'm going to start with Buffy. So since I discovered that there was a whole comic series after the Buffy TV series, I've been working my way through it. At the moment I'm reading the Angel and Faith series that aligns with Buffy season 10, and then I'll move on to Buffy season 11. I did actually think that Buffy season 11 had been completely released, but I believe I am wrong. There's also been an announcement that they're going to make a Giles based series, but I think that I should be able to catch up on this series within the next couple of months because since they're graphic novels, they're pretty quick to get through and also they're pretty enjoyable, so if I have them around I find myself picking them up. So the next series that I need to catch up on is the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. I've read the first 5 books I think, and I now just need to read Tower of Dawn, which is the 6th book. I did hear that this 7th book is going to be the final book and that also it's going to be released this year, so it's possible that I'll completely finish this series this year, but we'll see. I do have a hold on Tower of Dawn with the library, so if that comes through then I will read it. I hope that it will come through soon because I've only heard good things about Tower of Dawn. I think this series is popular enough that I don't need to try and do a synopsis because, to be honest, you can only really do a synopsis of the first book without spoilers, and the first book synopsis is nothing like the rest of the series. I guess you could just summarize it as like badass battle chick fights evil wizards, witches, and other creatures, along with her band of merry men. Who knows? That's my attempt at summarizing it, but hopefully I'll be caught up soon. So then the next series is the Elemental Masters series by Mercedes Lackey. This is the next book I need to read, which I believe is the 8th book in the series, and I think there's been 12 books released so far. Don't really know how long the series will go for. Mercedes Lackey is a pretty prolific author, puts out several books a year, so maybe forever. This series is basically set in early 1900s London and England and other parts of Europe, and each story tends to be based around fairy telling. That's a great name for it. A fairy tale retelling. My sister owns all of these books, so I've been borrowing them from her and working my way through the series, and I think I should be able to catch up on this one this year too. And then the last series that I need to catch up on is the Saga of Recluse series by Ellie Modisette Jr. This is the next book, I believe is the 9th book, called Colors of Chaos, that I need to read, but I think there are 20 books, with the 20th one going to be released this year, and also they're massive, like 800 pages massive, so really I'm only hoping to get through a couple of these this year. In fact, I'd probably be happy just with reading one, but I do like this series. I like the philosophy, so it's basically set in this world where there are Chaos wizards and Order wizards. Order black wizards and Chaos is white wizards, so I quite like that kind of swap, because normally white is considered to be the good guys and black the bad guys, although in this case it's not as simple as Order being good and Chaos being bad. It's a lot about how balance is important. So I do enjoy this series when I can convince myself to face the size of them. So hopefully I can keep making progress, and hopefully the fact that I'm going so slow won't hurt too much. I think from memory a few of these books I possibly missed a few things from not remembering earlier books, but for the most part they're stories in and of themselves, so it's not too bad. So yeah, those are the 4 series that I need to catch up on. If you're reading any of those series, I'd love to know where you're up to with them. But just in general, how many series are you trying to catch up on? It's actually a bit scary if you haven't counted it before. Last year when I counted it for the first time, I had like 30, I think, series in progress, and I was not expecting it to be that many. Now my list is closer to 20 series that I have in progress, but with most of those waiting on the next books to be released, so that feels a lot better. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.